What's going on, everybody? It's Frito here for your Overwatch. Overwatch 2 Halloween Terror is back. Blog post went up today explaining the new event. It goes live tomorrow. However, there's a bunch of stuff you can begin getting ready for now. So as this is the first Overwatch 2 event, we can see how they're dishing out rewards or incentives to come play the game. Here it says you can complete challenges to unlock special rewards like the Nightfall over Adlersbrunn name card, the Jack-O-Lantern weapon charm, I really want that one, Battle Pass XP, and other spine-tingling rewards. And it says you also can play the original Junkenstein. The event begins tomorrow and goes on through November 9th. Also, there are more Twitch drops. These you'll be excited if you somehow missed out on these skins in Overwatch 1, or if you're a new player, of course, free stuff will be great for you always. Starting from now to November 1st, which is only about a week, keep in mind, 2 hours of Twitch watch time will give you the Werewolf Winston spray, and 4 hours will give you the Werewolf Winston legendary skin. This is one of my favorites for Winston, so I think you should pick this up. There will also be a double XP weekend from October 28th through the 31st. Now, if you might be wondering, where is the balance changes you told us about, Frito? They were supposedly leaked, don't seem to be with the patch today. There can be a few reasons for this. I've heard it through the grapevine that the pros are begging for Sojourn nerfs to be included in the patch. Maybe they're reassessing some things. And also, it's not uncommon for a balance patch to come on a Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever. I'm still thinking it's going to happen because the notes that were leaked, I do believe were not fraudulent, but were sent around to a lot of competitive players who broke the rules. So you still maybe have a few days left to get SR out of Zarya and Genji to the power level that they're at now. Another thing I think we can expect from Overwatch 2 is them to properly begin developing story in the game, since next year the PvE is coming out, right? Well, here they're taking a bit of effort to add a bit of lore to the Junkenstein event plotline. The Lord of Adlersbrunn is a fictional character from the Halloween story told by Reinhardt in the comic Junkenstein. The Lord had under his service one Dr. Jameson Junkenstein, who created lifelike automatons for him. However, the Lord disliked Junkenstein and considered his creations as useless and nothing more than slaves. This angered the Doctor greatly, and to prove his worth, he endeavored to create a being that was truly alive, which is probably the Frankenstein monster, played by Roadhog. By making a deal with the Witch of the Wilds, which is played by Mercy, Junkenstein succeeded in bringing his monster to life and let it lay waste to the town. Junkenstein's next course of action was to barrage the Lord's castle with an army of his automatons, known as Zomniks, to enact his revenge on the Lord. In defense, the Lord called upon 4 heroes to fight off the Doctor and his allies. The heroes were victorious, and peace returned to Adlersbrunn, at least for a time. Yeah, I can't pronounce it. I can't pronounce anything. Are you new to this channel? The Witch resurrected Junkenstein and rebuilt his infernal army to lay waste to Adlersbrunn once more. The Lord had no choice but to summon 4 more heroes to face the Doctor in an endless night of battle. Okay, so that's the backstory. The blog post from the other day is an updated message from the Lord of Adlersbrunn, and imagine this in Reinhardt's voice. It says, "Today, I note with great relief that the wounds Dr. Junkenstein left upon the town of Adlersbrunn have at last begun to heal. Our people know peace again, and once more do laughter and light fill the streets. News of our prosperity has spread afar, and travelers from all walks of life have come to partake in it. The chapter of misfortune, it seems, has finally come to a close. But I must confess, the sleepless nights in the wake of the terrible encounters with Junkenstein have returned to plague me. As we near the anniversary of the Mad Doctor's revenge, an unmistakable feeling of dread has taken hold of my heart. I try to dismiss these as omens born of an overactive imagination, and I cannot bring myself to trouble my advisors with such unfounded worries. I suppose it is the burden of a ruler to endure his fears with stoicism. In any case, the preparations for our autumn festivals keep me busy enough to put the thoughts out of mind. Which reminds me, when the celebrations are through, I must ask one of the guards to look into the strange noises coming from the old quarters of the castle. I pray the rats have not made another nest." So what I think this means, the new Bride of Junkenstein is going to be in another location in Eichenwald, and we're going to continue to develop this story through the gameplay of whatever that activity is. I'm interested if it's another horde mission, a mix or spin on it, or an upgrade. I'm really curious. We'll find out as soon as we get to play. I'm recording this without that information, of course. So I'll go check it out and get back to you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave it a like, and don't forget to hit subscribe and click the bell icon to actually get notified when our videos come out. That's been it for me. I've been Frito for your Overwatch. I'll see you guys next time.